This new charger might be a top tier, but there's a lot to consider, so let's talk about it. The official Splatoon Twitter pages have announced the Z and F charger, that is, the Zecco and Firefin charger, because even the world of Splatoon isn't safe from corporate mergers, apparently. Charger players were already looking forward to a new kit, because while Splat Bomb is a fantastic sub-weapon for it, Inkvac is one of the most situational specials in the game, difficult to run to any effect whatsoever in most situations in competitive play, on most map modes, and in most team comps. Tri-Strike is a huge improvement after it received its major game-changing buff in the 2.1.0 patch, and the ZNF comes with Splash Wall, which is a really great fit for chargers too. If you're in a duel with an E-Leader, a wall makes a huge difference, because now you can use the wall to get close enough to fire a shot, even if the longer-ranged E-Leader is looking at you. Lots of comparisons have been made to Splatoon 2's Firefin charger, which of course makes sense since this one is also made by Firefin, but also because it has a splash wall. We know Splash Wall works well with it because the Firefin charger worked pretty well in Splatoon 2. This will certainly be experimented with significantly at top level, and I'm sure players will find use cases for it, but it does have one weakness that I don't want to overlook. In Splatoon 2, when you popped a Bomb Rush, yes, I know this isn't the official name for the special and I don't care, you were still able to go into Squid form, swim around, and even use your main weapon. It was extremely non-committal. You could spend the entire duration of the special just playing with your main weapon as usual if you wanted. A Tri-Strike, on the other hand, requires you to stand, so no swimming, and takes away your ability to do anything but walk until you've thrown all 3 strikes. Think about what happens if a player pushes an E-Leader or Splat Charger in Splatoon 3 right now. The E-Leader drops a mine or two, and then if the opponent keeps chasing, they'll turn and try to hit the single tap shot they need to get the splat after both mines connect. The Charger drops a Splat Bomb at their feet and runs, and the opponent is forced to stop chasing until the bomb explodes, so the Charger gets to create a lot of distance between them and the opponent, and it's pretty hard to get in on them. The ZNF Charger doesn't have anything it can do to escape an opponent that's on top of it. A Splash Wall has a set throw distance and takes a while to deploy, so it needs to be thrown out there preemptively to be useful. Tri-Strike makes you a sitting duck, one of the most vulnerable targets in the entire game. You're going to be a lot more dependent on good awareness and positioning with this weapon, and a lot less adaptable when things get hairy. Even the Firefin from Splatoon 2 lets you use your main weapon and swim off when you had your Bomb Rush active. Here, the only options you have if someone closes in on you are to either straight up win an honest 1v1 at close range with the Charger, or wall yourself into a corner and jump out. Splatoon 3's lack of especially viable flank routes make this weapon a bit safer, as it only has so many angles to watch, but this is still a weakness that will take some getting used to if you're used to other kits. The Firefin in Splatoon 2 was more of a supportive weapon, which spent a lot of time farming for bomb rushes. I expect we'll see similar playstyles on the ZNF based on building that Tri-Strike, rather than trying to position aggressively so they're far enough forward for the Inkvac to actually do anything. Tri-Strike is better used from further back anyway, so it has better synergy in that regard, but it also discourages pushing quite as far forward, so you'll want to rely on the wall rather than on unexpected, riskier flank angles to get the upper hand against longer-ranged threats like E-Leaders. I said in a recent video that all it's going to take is 2 or 3 of the new kits to be competitively viable for us to see significant changes in the metagame. This kit is one of them. Crab Tank does still need to get nerfed in order for us to escape the Crab Rave, but recent changes have led to more weapons being seen at top level, which is always good for the health of the game, and more importantly, for me to hear less of people complaining about triple splash-matic comps. Once they finally figure out what to do with Crab, I think the game is going to open up a lot and be very interesting to explore and problem solve in. They're pretty close. I'm excited to see if they can actually pull it off this season.